All right, baby, we're live. Sweating out. We got Jaguars money line. If you bet on SoBet, you already know we're riding Jaguars money line. Closing in on a first quarter score. Full slate's up on SoBet. Full slate of props is up as well. We also have 5-unit play is up. 4-0 on the season. 5-unit plays 3-0 in the last 2 weeks. Riding Falcons, Texans, backbone to almost all your parlays. I don't hate it, Jason, but it's never that simple. But we have the NFL life-changing parlay. Week 6 is up. This is only plus 600. This is the lowest payout of any of them, but I absolutely love it. 5 legs that I feel very strongly about, and that does include the Falcons and the Texans. Those are both. I feel pretty confident in that. But even if you just two-weighed that wouldn't even be plus 100, right? Let me take a look at what you'd get on that. But yeah, the life-changing parlay is up. We're also riding a full-day ladder. Benny Bonavita, the games and under. The Lunder is automatic. You on Bears or Jags? I'm on Jags. And what I said in the Telegram, okay, I have free Telegram in my links. What I said is we're riding the Jags money line, and then I'm going to roll that over to the 1 p.m. slate. We're going to roll that over. We hit that, roll it over to a 4 p.m. slate, roll that over to Sunday Night Football. So we're basically doing a 4-game or a 4-leg ladder, but we're just doing it throughout the whole day because we got 4 slates. So we hit this, and we're on to the next. So last week, the first touchdown. Oh, he drops the touchdown. What are we doing? Gabe Davis. Come on. So I guess we're going to get 3 here in London. It's an under for sure. Gabe Davis drops an easy touchdown pass. He had it for like a whole half second. You have to catch that ball. That's crazy. But yeah, we're doing the Jags money line, and then we're going to keep rolling over. Last week, we hit the London under. We rolled it to Ravens money line, crazy sweat. Rolled it to Packers money line, easy dub. Rolled it to Cowboys money line. That's over plus 800. Lost a bunch of money because one judge watched a completely different fight than the other two. We got people down bad on UFC. I get it. That's the thing. People want to talk about NFL being rigged, everything being rigged. UFC has literal judges. You don't need to be like creative to rig it in UFC. You literally choose who wins if there's no knockout. That's crazy. But Jags off to an early lead. That's great for us. The under is looking absolutely glorious. Let's lock it in. Let me know what else people are looking at. So I dropped that play. I dropped the Jags money line. That's live right now. And then we also have the Week 6 life-changing parlay. You can get that on a free bet on Rebet. It's in my links. Let me read off this this parlay. And then I got a couple other sneak spots. A couple other sneak spots for you as well. Let me pull this up right now. It's the most recent video. If you're I'm about to post that on Instagram. I haven't posted on Instagram yet. Here's what we're looking at though. Texans. Can't miss. Minus 360, blah, 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 square as hell. This is not the old Patriots where you might have Belichick figure something out, do something crazy, fuck you over. That's not going to happen. Steelers are good. Their defense is good. Gardner Minshew against TJ Watt, like it's just not happening. I said last week we're riding the Broncos heavy because no rookie QB, no Gardner Minshew is going to be able to move the ball against that Broncos defense. Steelers defense is even better. This is more about fading the Raiders than it is about riding the Steelers. Super confident. Falcons over Panthers. Listen, the Panthers fucking suck. The Falcons are getting better every week, but the Panthers absolutely suck. Again, I'm more confident fading these terrible teams. Then we're going with the Sunday Night Football, the over 46.5 for the Bengals and the Giants. Great line. Danny Dimes is not as bad as people are saying. The Bengals defense has been absolutely trash. And the Bengals offense has been crazy. If they were winning games, Burrow would be leading the MVP conversation. If they're actually winning games. I know his first week was terrible. Classic Burrow, classic slow starter. Since they've had Higgins and Chase, they've been absolutely dominant offensively. That game's going over. And then we got Bucks over Saints. Backup QB for the Saints. Bucks rolling. Saints, 3-game skid. Haven't been good since the 2 weeks hyped up. This is 5 legs. It's plus 598. Like what's missing in that game? What's missing in that game? It's plus 598. Tell me what's missing in that lay. I like Commanders plus 6.5 on the spread. May take the over too. How about you listen to what I'm saying right now and you lock in that plus 600 parlay and I change your life just like I did last week? How about that? Can I please repeat the legs? Yes, I can, Dre Day. And I appreciate you asking. I appreciate somebody with a head on their shoulders. Texans, Steelers, Falcons, Bucks. And then we're over on Sunday Night Football, over 46.5 for the Giants Bengals. That's Texans, Steelers, Falcons, Bucks, all on the money line. And the Sunday Night Football over 46.5. This is plus 598 on Rebet. It's in my links. You can get a free $100 entry when you join. Use that to play it. I gave you this last week. We hit for $1,114. Everyone came up to me. I always see these late. How come I always miss these? How come I always see these parlays after these hit? Because when I'm talking about them before they hit, nobody pays attention. You just see me celebrating. You're like, oh, I always see this after. No, you saw it before. You just didn't care before. That's on you. Jay Ryan, locks only today. I understand. All right. Since Jay Ryan said we're only going to focus on winning plays today. Okay, good idea, Jay Ryan. We're just going to try to give good plays, okay? Locked in on Rebet. Love it, Senka. Lions feel too right, suspicious. Don't mind it. Iron beats his talent. Let's go, baby. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Lock in. I'm about to drop this. I'm about to drop this video on Instagram as well. Two Phone Petey. I'm dropping it on Instagram. If you didn't pay attention, now you have to sit through 90-second yap if you want to hear all the legs. That's what you get. All right, dropping this right now. NFL Week 6 life-changing parlay. We're gonna go all caps, so you have to see it. Follow, pick and pay. Oh, look, he's live. How about that? All right, guys. Video's up. You got no excuses now. No excuses. Video's up. Twitter, I'm about to post on Twitter as well, but I already linked it like 14,000 times. I'm tweeting like 18 times every single Sunday. All right, what else are we looking at? What was the first team? We had Texans, Bucks, Steelers, Falcons, and then we have the over 46.5 for the Sunday Night Football. That's plus 600 on Rebet, where you get a free $100 bet when you sign up. You know what to do. Run it up, baby. All right. Cash it, says Jason. That's a smart man. He gets it. Twitter, I'm dropping the vid on Twitter as well. I already linked the YouTube, all that, but I'm dropping it one more time. All right, 1 p.m. slate. Talk to me. By the way, full slate's up on SoBet. As always, we got the full card up. I shared this Jags money line. That's the free play. Help yourself. Listen, our last several NFL slates have been we've been murdering the books. Murdering. Thursday night football. We went 4-0, 4-1 if you include a quarter unit first time touchdown play for plus 1,000. But we hit a 5-unit play on the Niners team total over 23.5 and Geno Smith over 225 plus. Both regular line hits, let alone the alt. Smacked that. We smacked Kittle longest receiving reception over 19.5. We smacked a 2-leg parlay that included Jordan Mason, and he got hurt, and we still hit that. I appreciate you. So, anyway, we got another 5-unit up on SoBet. Get involved. I got to post this on Twitter, guys. Go run it up. We're going to hit again. We're going to hit again. You don't want to be one of those people saying, I always see this afterwards. You don't want to do that. It's time for you to change. We're all going to be smoking victory cigars with this dog. Come on, wrap up Williams. What was that? It's like he threw it off the back of a... They're calling that incomplete. That was a terrible play. Hey. You know, the play we shared already is the Jags money line. Obviously, that's live. The full slate's up on SoBet. I shared the NFL Week 6 life-changing parlay. I just posted that video here on Twitter, on Instagram. But one more time, Texans, Falcons, Bucks, Steelers, and the over on Sunday Night Football, 46.5. Jason, obviously Texans, Falcons. I just told you that on that. What's happening in the game? The Bears are punting. There's 3 minutes left in the first quarter. The Bears are punting to the Jags. Jags catch it at the 10, to the 15, 20, out of bounds at the 22. So Jags are going to have the ball. Bears started out with the ball. They have failed to move it twice. Jags had a super long drive that ended on a drop in the end zone by Gabe Davis. They kicked a field goal. They're up 3-0. So 3-0 with 3 minutes left in the first. Jaguars about to embark on a long drive from their own 22. And that is what we're looking at. By the way, if you're not in the Telegram, so I was saying this earlier, in the Telegram I am running a full day ladder, right? We got the Jags money line on the 9:30 slate, and then we're doing one for each slate after. So we're gonna do 1 p.m., 4 p.m., then Sunday Night Football. We're just gonna keep rolling it over. Had all your plays hit except Kentucky last night. Hate to see it. Hate to see it, SB. Yeah, tough game. Guess we got to show some respect to Vanderbilt now. Texans, Steelers, Falcons, Bucks, and over 46.5. Derek earned the pinned comment. Very good. Do I know NASCAR? I won NASCAR tickets for today's race. No, I don't, Jason. Come on. Come on. What do I look like? A guy that wears a Marlboro hat knows NASCAR? Come on. Texas, yeah. All right. So Derek pinned the correct combination for today's parlay. Let's talk about some live dogs. Let's talk about some live dog. You say, I'm not saying you got to rip this, just some dogs we got to keep an eye on. Okay. By the way, I know we're 15 minutes in. I'm always plugging stuff. That's just how it's got to go because I'm always right. Uh, I'm looking at Profit Exchange for these lines. You've seen the videos, you've seen my spiel. You're getting a better line on Profit than anywhere else. It's also like look at this. This this app is actually like fire. You know what I'm saying? People have seen the other exchanges. The apps aren't great, whatever. The app is fire. This is what we're looking at. Profit Exchange. It's in my links. The lines are always better. So here's what we're looking at. The Browns. You can get the Browns plus 9.5 at minus 120. That's crazy value. That's crazy. You can get the Browns at plus 380 on the money line. I think the Browns suck. I think the Browns suck. I'm not saying take the Browns, but to get 9.5 against the Eagles have been all over the place. The Browns defense has not been playing great. They just got torched by the Commanders, but we got to respect the Commanders offense at some point. But the Browns defense has talent, right? Cardinals live dogs 100%. The Cardinals are always live dogs because they're a pretty volatile team. They're a pretty capable offense. Kyler can change a game. He's pretty underrated. Not that he's like dominant. Like he's definitely top 10 in my book, maybe top 8, but it's just like he is a playmaker. And when it comes to dogs, more variance, more upside volatility with a high upside, Anthony Richardson type, that favors the dog, right? Because he can go crazy. Eagles are so bad, and they're 9.5 point favorites against a team that, again, I don't think is good, but they shouldn't be this bad. And I get we have to at some point. We're 5 games into the season. Like the Bears suck. It's not like bad start. They suck. They're fucking horrible. It's not even like the Bengals where like all right they're 1-4, but they should have won a couple of these games. The Bears are or the Browns. Sorry, the Browns are bad. Browns are very bad. So I do think that Kyler's a live dog. I think it's terrible value on the Packers. Packers money line is probably the worst play on the board. Period at minus 225. But yeah, Cardinals live dogs. They did it last night. I think they've had 2 5+ point dog spots where they've won straight up. Jaguars at 9:30 a.m. Better believe it, baby. You saying at 9:30 a.m. like that time is yet to come. I really hope you're not like in California missing this game. We are 2:30 left in the first quarter. The Jags are already up 3-0. It's 2nd and 12. Trevor Lawrence drops back. He's got a guy for 6-7. First down, 15-yard gain to the 35. Let's go, baby. Packers have no Watson. Yeah, no, I think the Cardinals are live. I think the Cardinals are live. If you want to take a gander at that, I don't hate 215 here on Profit. Do I? No, I can't. Should I? Every week I come in here and I say, we got something. This might we might actually have something here. And every week I say this is a live dog, and it's been 7+ points. Last week it was Giants, and I come in here I say this is a live dog, and they brick. I will tell you this: the Patriots are not a live dog. The Patriots have no shot in hell at winning. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to that Cardinals game. Come back to the Browns. The Panthers have no shot at winning. 6-point dogs, no shot. Those are the 3 big spreads for the day. Am I missing one? Yeah, and the Commanders Ravens are 7. The Commanders the Commanders have some life. I don't think there's any real value on the Commanders. Um so I look at the Ravens. I know it's not like transferable, but I look at how the Ravens played the Bengals. I look at how the Commanders played the Bengals, right? Both teams played a very tight game. Commanders beat the Bengals. The Ravens had to go to OT to beat them. I get we're slower to respect the Ravens, or sorry, the Commanders and the rookie quarterback and all that. I think if there's a game for him to come down to earth, it's against this Ravens defense. You're not really able to run the ball against him. He's going to have to sit back and pass. And they know, people always said this when the Ravens face Josh Allen, they're prepared for him and vice versa because they face a two-way threat every single day in practice. I think there's something to be said for that. So I think the Ravens should be able to win that game. I don't really think they're on upset alert, but 7 points is just a shitty spread. I don't feel good about it anyway because they definitely could get a blowout win, but I'm not confident that they win by 7. There's just no real value in my opinion on either side of that. But I don't think Commanders are legit. It 270, 255. Yeah, I'm seeing 270 here on profit. Lines are actually moving. It was 255 when I began this spiel. I'm seeing them at 270 on profit. You guys can't see that. Just look at how pretty this is. Download Profit Exchange. Get better lines on literally every single play you ever take. Like, don't tell me you're serious about betting on sports. You want to make money. You want to do this. You want to do that. If you're not getting the best line available, I talk about line shopping every single day. When I post my plays on SoBet, I say, here's the play, here's the book, here's the line. Here's how you get the best line available and maximize your profit, minimize your loss. That is how you win. It's the difference between having a profitable year where you're up 80 units and you're up 170 units. It's literally that. You're putting out 2,500 plays in a year. We put out plays every single day, several. So it's about 2,500, 3,000 plays throughout the course of a year. Okay? If you're getting 1% on all of your wins and you win 1,600 plays in a year, even if it was only 1,000, even if it was only 500, that is a massive amount. And on profit, you're probably getting on average like 5 points per play. That is drastic. Okay? Everyone's like, oh, I pushed. I'm down bad. That doesn't happen here, not on profit. So it's in my links. Download it anywhere. Get on there. Look at these lines. Look at how good they are. I'm serious. Just check it. Take 2 seconds. Check the lines. If you don't like the lines, delete the app. Just check it. Anyway, Commanders at plus 270. I don't think any real value. Browns at plus 370 might be worth a tiny, tiny little sprink. Cards at plus 215 is worth it. Cards at plus 215. If you want to drop a half unit on the play, it's not one of my plays here on SoBet today, but I am telling you it is PD approved live dog. In fact, I'm going to drop a little something. Boom. There we go. Locked in. Lines are moving like crazy. It's that time of day. So when people talk about public betting splits, they're usually looking at games several hours in advance. And they don't realize that a huge portion of the public is like, oh, fuck, the game starts soon. Especially like a one-off game, like a London game. I know not that many people are up early, but you know how it is. You go last second. Oh, shit. Let me lock some action. Who do you like in this game? Jaguars? Bears? Okay. But don't the Bears suck? You don't know anything about the program. You don't know anything. Whatever. They just go on last year's reads. They lock in some action. The lines move. Sometimes in a bad way. Sometimes in a great way. It's just worth keeping an eye on. That's why you got to line shop. You got to check the betting stats, the betting splits. Or you just literally fucking take my plays every single day where I do all that work every single day. Hours of research every single day that goes into the plays every single day. You could just be, I like these plays. Let me just follow Petey. He's successful. Let me just listen to his plays. He's got the whole write-up and analysis here. He's got the play. He's got the book. He's got the unit size. He's got the whole entire everything you need to know about the play right there. And people, oh, can I get a free play? Can I get a free play? What's the free play? Petey, what's a free play? Give me another play. Can I get another play? It's literally fucking $10 a month to get every single play the whole entire time. Are you stupid? You think, oh, if it's worth riding the free play, then why would it not be worth riding all the plays? It costs $10 a month, which comes out to less than 10 cents a play. Are you betting more than 10 cents? I would imagine yes, because most books won't accept a bet less than 50 cents. So if you think it's worth riding the free plays, then you may not realize it, but you do think that it's worth $10 a month for all the plays. It's analysis. It's research. Some reason here in Vegas is taking Titans tough. Everyone's slamming Colts. Well, I do think they gave a bad line on that, to be honest. I'm not saying I don't have a play up in that game. But yeah, I think it's a little juicy on Titans. Surprise! I know the Colts are banged up, but Flacco. Anyway, you guys get the idea. The full slate's up on SoBet. It's in my links. You get on there. You get all my plays. We got a huge one up. We got a 5-unit play up on SoBet today. 5 units. We're 4-0 on 5-unit plays. That's 20 units. In fact, it's more than 20 units because one of them was plus 136 and another one was plus 136. 5-unit play. Absolutely love it. We got the free life-changing parlay that's up in my most recent video. If you want to check that out, you get a free bet on Rebet when you do it. I got a free Telegram. If you go to my links, you find a way to make more money betting. You get my plays, you get the free bets, you get profit exchange where you get the better lines, you get my free telegram, which is just a blast. Mess with the alt lines like over 58.5 in Ravens and Commanders. I mess with alt lines, but not that alt line. Is it generally better to bet total overs after the first quarter? No, it's not. It's not. What? No, stop. I do live bets in my SoBet. Usually when I do a live bet, it's at halftime because we can watch the line movement. We have a second to breathe. And also, I'm sending these plays out. I want people to actually get the plays and not just be like, sending it out when it's changing by the second by every single play. But usually, live bets have value when the game goes, a lot of times, especially college football, when the first half over soars over. It happens in NFL as well, but a lot of times for college football, when the first half over soars over, people start hammering the live over at halftime thinking, well, they scored 35 in the first and it's over 65 and a half now. That's less than 35 points. We should take it, right? The public's always late to the game. Day late, dollar short. So a lot of times that'll shift the line up and we can slide under. That's a good way to find value. Sometimes just game script wise we see a line. I hit a couple unders. We had the Saints Eagles. We hit that under before it turned into a real crawl of a game. We hit that live under early when it was in the 40s. Game ended up being in like 20 some total points. So yeah, but waiting, if you have a read pregame, play it pregame. Don't wait for something to happen and then bet after that happens. You're not like, oh, I'm gonna wait till the Bears go up and then bet the Jaguars. You think the Bears are gonna go up early? Then bet the fucking Bears. Like sometimes you get lucky and the team that you want to win goes down early and you expect them to win, they come back and win. Sometimes that happens for sure. But if you're like, I'm gonna wait till they go down, why do you think they're gonna go down early? And if you think that, why do you think they're gonna win the game? Like people convince themselves of these cool reads or whatever. Sometimes you're lucky, but that's not logical. You're dumb. Rex, you're saying Texas minus 3.5. Ugly line, but yeah, not bad. It's 6.5 is line, so you're alting that to. If you're gonna alting it to 3.5 doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I'm not saying I do think they cover 3.5. I don't really see the value in making that move. Bears have the ball backed up. First down handoff, little 12-yard gasher. Texans, Steelers, Falcons, Bucks, and over 46.5. If you didn't see the pinned comment, that is our NFL Week 6 life-changing parlay. You want to ride that free bet on Rebet in my links, $100. You throw it on that. We hit for 1,114 last week. Every time people talking, oh, blah, blah, blah. I gave you a $100 free bet and I flipped it into $1,100. Don't ever complain to me about anything ever. Do as I say or never speak to me. All right, that's good energy to wrap this up. You guys got the idea. Listen, it's Sunday, baby. Over 46.5 is in the Sunday night football game. That is the NFL Week 6 life-changing parlay. I posted that on Instagram. I posted that on Twitter. All my plays are up on SoBet. That's linked everywhere. Everything's in my link. I talked about Rebet where you get the free bet. It's in my links. I talked about Profit where you get the better lines. Guess what? It's in my links. I talked about the free Telegram where we're laddering all day long a play for each slate, and we're laddering it up till we make a huge bag on Sunday Night Football. Do it. Do it.